Hey everybody, it's John here from VidGamiac.com. Here we are today back in the King of Fighters 2002, grabbing the Unnamed Challenger achievement. This is to defeat Nameless in the story mode. What you want to first do is you want to set up a macro to make this easier. So we are going to go into practice, make sure you pick Terry, and you want to set his macro. Just from the opening menu, just go to command, and we're going to use this macro to map this combo to the left trigger, so we don't have to be good at fighting games and we can just cheat. So what you want to do is you want to do this combination. I'm not going to spell it out for you because that's a mouthful, and then set a mini macro by clicking S and then doing left light punch and then S punch. Then make sure you hit end and then go to exit, and then make sure you save this, and that should map whatever button combination that is to the left trigger. Exit the game and then head into your main settings, so help and options, and now we are going to crank the difficulty down. So go to settings, go to battle settings, and then turn the CPU level down to 1, set the time to infinite, and then set the round count to whatever you want. I'm going to set it to 1 just for the sake of simplicity. Then turn your defense all the way up to 8, and then turn your opponent's defense all the way down to 1. Set your power gauge to max, keep your second player power gauge at normal, whatever you want for random select, and then once you're ready, hop into team play. Then you want to make sure you pick Terry as your first person, and then whoever you want as your other two. Just pick random people. Make sure you set Terry as your starter by hitting X whenever you have to pick the player order. Now, to unlock Nameless, what you need to do is you need to beat the first 12 people, and at least 2 of them have to be max finishes. So essentially what you want to do for the first 2 fights is you want to weaken your opponent down to about 3 blocks of health, and then have your opponent weaken you down to 3 blocks of health. This will allow us to do a max combo. So just keep chipping away at your opponent and then take some hits too, but be careful not to die, obviously. So once your opponent's down to 3 bars, just let them clobber you a bit until you are in the orangey red. And once you're there, what you need to do is you need to throw out your combo. But the cool thing about that macro is we don't have to press any complicated buttons. We just need to hit left trigger to throw it out. So make sure you're about this far away and just hold left trigger, and then you should do a sweeping attack across the screen, and it should fill halfway across the screen. So careful not to miss or have your opponent jump over it, of course. Then once the second partner comes out, try to stay alive the best you can and try to do the same thing. Weaken him, but since your health is already super low, you can just hit left trigger whenever you're ready. So do 2, and that should fulfill the requirement for getting the character to unlock. So you just need to finish the next 12 fighters, which means 4 fights since 3 fighters per fight. 4 fights, that gets you to 12. Just you can do whatever you want. You can finish however you want to. I recommend using the max meter anyways, just because that move is super cheap. Plus you have infinite of it since we had that setting changed earlier. But once you get to fight number 5, your Nameless dude should unlock, and all you have to do is just beat him. It's really easy since it's 3-on-1, and plus you still have that super cheap infinite max bar you can abuse. Plus he's not really that tough anyways. Just keep the forward pressure, throw out your combo whenever you can, and you should be good. As you can see, he's halfway dead already, so just keep punching away. Even if you're not so good at this game, he'll go down in no time. So you just gotta keep jumping and attacking, and once he goes down, you should be on your way to the achievement. It should pop at the start of the next round. There it is, 15 gamer score, and that's all there is to it.